Interested in a healthcare profession that works with expecting mothers and babies? Today we take a look at a career that delivers, the midwife. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Viviana.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Pomegranate Community Midwifery.
Very nice, very cozy.
It is. This is one of the many midwifery clinics that can be found in the Vancouver area. As a registered midwife, we work as what we call primary obstetric caregivers. What that means is that women, when they are pregnant, can come to us and receive their full course of prenatal care. We're with them during their labor and delivery, and then up to about 6 to 8 weeks postpartum.
This is completely not what I expected out of, midwifery. I always thought, they're at home with the mom, waiting for the baby to be delivered.
Well, this is definitely a new era of midwifery in many ways. We are not necessarily about burning incense and wearing Birkenstocks and chanting. We do provide a full scope of regulated medical care to women, and that's not just in a home setting. A lot of people think midwife, home birth. We actually provide full care in hospital settings as well. This is very typical of how many of the midwives are working. They're also business owners as well.
Wonderful.
It's really great.
Well, show me around.
This is one of the clinic spaces. This is where a woman will come in with her midwife and have her blood pressure taken, have her belly felt, have a listen to baby, all of that fun stuff. Our day would be anywhere from maybe seeing a new mom come in and want to find out a little bit about midwifery, all the way through to that woman who is very imminent and about to deliver.
So Kelly, so many babies, you guys were running out of space on the wall.
I know, isn't it incredible? And these are just a few of the many babies welcomed into the world by midwives at Pomegranate. It's so cool, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So back here, they also have the baby weigh scale. So this is where when women come in their postpartum care, their baby would get weighed, and we make sure that they're gaining appropriately. All the way through school, I knew that I wanted to work somehow with little babies. And I worked as an apprentice initially before we had official training. And then as an adult, I managed to get into the UBC midwifery program and spent my 4 years there and graduated with my degree and went on to formal midwifery practice in this province.
So it seems like very personalized care after the baby's born. You still continue to see the moms and the babies.
That's right, yeah. For usually up to about 6 weeks postpartum, which is lovely.
Oh, wow.
So we really grow some pretty strong relationships along that way because it's a pretty pivotal part of our lives. In order to work as a midwife in this province, you do need a very specific background, and that's through a 4-year baccalaureate program. You also need to be able to make good clinical decisions, so that you definitely have to be a self-motivator, but at the same time, you have to be able to collaborate well with other people, and strong communication skills. Without those, you can't really provide the type of care that we need to provide as obstetric caregivers. Today we actually have someone here who's come in for one of her visits. She's very due with her baby, so we can have a feel of her belly and a listen to that baby.
Can I sit on
give you an idea of what we do? That would be awesome.
Great, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now what you want to use is your fingertips, because you have more sensation in the very tips of your finger. Follow it down here, and you feel that broad, flat surface?
I do.
So that is baby's back. We're all trained in what are called emergency skills. So if something happens during a labor, we have those skills and ability and training to deal with them in a safe manner until more appropriate or more help essentially can come. When you hear that clicking noise, we're right over the heart valves. And I got 140 beats a minute. And we know that that baby's sounding fabulous. You have to have the skills and ability to stay on top of current research and make sure that you are giving your clients appropriate information so that they can make their own informed choices. How much was she at birth again, Jenny?
She was 8 pounds 2 ounces.
8 pounds 2 ounces.
Looks like she is 12 pounds 8 ounces.
Yay! A lot of people don't realize is it's ongoing learning. I've always said that the day that I say I know it all is the day I need to quit, because you can never know it all in this profession. So another part of what we would do each time a baby comes in is we listen to the heartbeat. And we're looking to make sure that there aren't any what we call murmurs and any concerns that we need to have followed up at all. The most rewarding part of my job, without a doubt, is at the end of a labor and birth and seeing a mom and her new baby and maybe her husband or partner tucked in together in bed, know that they're well and safe, and know that they've had a positive experience.
Oh, wow. Loud and clear.
My advice is that it's not just a career, it's a passion. So you need to have that passion in order to make it a career. It's not a 9-to-5 job, but the rewards pay off for it not being a 9-to-5 job.
I'm Viviana, and this is Career Trek, reminding you that this career could be yours. We'll see you next time.